Meditation guide for busy people. I was inspired to put together this guide to teach you how to meditate. And what we're going to cover in this PowerPoint presentation is that what meditation is and what isn't. There's a lot of confusion about what meditation is. A lot of people have a lot of ideas about it, and we're gonna go over those. And we're going to talk about why meditate. I mean, if you ever meditate or not, you may find that it's not a lot of fun initially. And it may seem very discouraging, and it's very frustrating at sometimes. But knowing why to meditate and keep you motivated is going to help you to continue practicing, getting all the benefits that you get from meditation. So then we're going to talk about how to meditate. So I'm going to go over the hows, very simple steps I'll give you that you can start meditating right away at the end of this video. And then I'm going to give you 3 stages of progress. You know how far you've come, whether and when you're going to move to the next stage. And I'm going to give you some tips from all the years that I meditated. I'm going to give you some tips to keep you motivated and keep you on this path. So next, let's get started. What meditation is not. What meditation is not about trying to think or clear your mind. It's not about feeling bliss or ecstasy. It's not about thinking about something, and it's not about trying to get anywhere. So one thing you got to understand, and I'm going to talk about a lot of benefits of meditation here, but I want you to completely forget about these benefits when you sit to meditate, because meditation doesn't like that. If you sit to meditate and you're thinking about what am I going to get from this, how is this going to improve my life, all those things, you actually have your eyes on the future and you're not meditating. So you got to forget about all the benefits. Just sit your butt down and just meditate, and the results will come eventually. Now, here's another example of what meditation is not. A lot of people have this weird idea of meditation and like hanging from the tree butt naked, or just looking at all these weird images. This is not what meditation is, although this guy may be a really cool guy, God bless him, but this is not what meditation is. So what is meditation? The art of developing concentration and peace of mind to live a more peaceful, happy life. So the art of developing concentration, focus, your ability to focus on tasks, your ability to stay on your goals, your ability to stay focused in conversations. I mean, I read somewhere recently that our attention span is now less than a goldfish. So right now you're watching this video, you're probably distracted 3 times. So I want you to put away everything that's going to distract you during this presentation, and I try to make this very quick. But your attention span is very short, so try to stay on this video. And point of meditation is to increase your attention span, increase your concentration, and by doing that, allow you to be able to purify your mind, to be able to become more peaceful and live a better, happy life. Now, another definition that I really love, and I got this from a guy named Gay Hendricks, the author of The Big Leap, the book called Big Leap, and he explains meditation as training your mind to letting go of wander thoughts and returning your attention to your breath or your object of meditation. Now, another definition is train yourself to do this without giving yourself a hard time about it. And training your ability to keep persisting patiently without losing your hope or enthusiasm. Now, I added that myself. But basically, it's very common when you first start meditating, you feel like you're not doing it right. You feel like you're not a good meditator, or you get almost angry or pissed off because you're not able to focus. But the whole art is for you to realize it's not about having a clear mind. It's not about trying to clear your thoughts. The whole art of meditation is the practice of you bringing your awareness back to the point of meditation. In this case, the breath, which is the most common and the best one, in my opinion, to pick from. So that's the definition of what meditation is. It's basically training for the mind. Just like you go to the gym, you learn how to do push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, and you strengthen your body. You sit down on the cushion or on your chair and you strengthen your ability to focus and become more peaceful and develop non-reactiveness and peace of mind. So now, why meditate? Now, I have listed some reasons here why meditate, and it's just an incredible reasons. Now, the first, starting with the Harvard study on change in DNA. There's actually a study done by Harvard University, you can actually Google this, that by meditation, students have shown that they actually have changes in their genetic DNA, which is amazing. It's a positive change, and the changes was basically improve how your cell metabolizes and basically keeping you young, keeping you healthy. Other benefits: improve self-control, self-discipline, willpower, improve your immune system, reduce your stress, anxiety, increase serotonin, cure depression, improve focus. And all these reasons are proven to work. The research is proven. In my experience, I've been meditating for about 4 years now, and meditation have completely changed my life. And it's just amazing. And I'm telling you, like, the self-control and the self-discipline thing is absolutely amazing. When you start your day meditating, And if you can, when you meditate, by the time you finish your meditation, you have much greater chances of sticking to your diet, sticking to your work project, sticking to your time management plan, and just doing better in every other area of your life. Now let's go over deeper why this is. Now here's the three brain theory concept, and here's the three parts of our brain. At first we have the reptilian brain, we have the limbic brain, and we have the cortex. Now the reptilian brain is our part of the brain that's our animal nature. It's the part of the brain that's the fight or flight. It's our instinct of hunger or fight. The next one is our mammalian brain or limbic brain, which is our emotion and energy, our emotional brain. And then last one, which is the latest evolution of humankind. This is what separates you from an animal, is this part. This is our logical brain. This is our intelligence. This is the part that makes decision. This is the part that that chooses right from wrong. Now, quick tangent here. When you drink or you do any kind of things that kinds of gets you rid of your logical mind, or when you go really hungry, this part of your brain takes over the whole brain. And our goal is for us to become more human, become a more person of character and more mature being, is to develop this part, to be able to use this part of the brain to make logical decisions and to avoid making mistakes that we later regret. Now, what meditation does, and this has been proven by the next slide, which is here, is meditation. It actually has been proven to increase the blood flow in the frontal cortex. So as you see, I'm running out of power here, but as you see over here, meditation, it actually increases the blood flow in this part of the brain. And as you notice here, there's like less. The red shows the blood flow, the increased blood flow, and the yellow is the less blood flow. So now this is part of your brain. Imagine if this many percent, this is like slight percentage, but imagine if you have slight more blood flow in your logical part of the brain, which is this part. If you have even 5%, even have 10%, if you have 2% even improvement each day, imagine the change you see in 1 year, in 10 years, in a lifetime. So the change is incredible. So this is what can change your life from an average life to an incredible life, to an incredible, amazing life of success, influence, and fulfillment. So let's go right to it and how to meditate. So 3 steps: how to sit and what to do. And the next step is stop judging your meditation, if it's good or bad. And the third step, make it part of your daily routine. So how to sit, we're going to go over this, what to do. Stop judging your meditation. This, as you said, is very common for us to judge ourselves. Just when we sit down, we say, my meditation was really good, and get excited. Or our meditation is terrible, which is a lot of cases, is meditation is just not going the way we like it, and we get frustrated. And lastly is to make it part of your daily routine, so you do it non-negotiable every single day. So it's very simple. Sit on the cushion with your back straight. Now, you want to keep your cushion, you want to sit on the cushion. If you have some kind of back problem and you absolutely can't sit on the cushion, no problem, sit on a chair. But sit on the cushion. The reason I like cushion myself better is because you're grounded on the floor, you're actually touching the earth, touching the ground. And I think something to that affects my meditation. And also, keep your back straight. There's a few points for keeping your back straight that I'm going to go over. By keeping your back straight, you avoid falling asleep. I usually like to shower before I meditate to make sure that I don't fall asleep, but keep your back straight, it actually helps. Next is take 3 deep breaths from your nose and relax your body. And as you breathe out through your nose and become aware of the incoming and outgoing breaths. So it's very simple. Sit down, take 3 breaths, relax your body, and become aware of your breath as you breathe in, as you breathe out. And the point area you want to focus on is this area of the nose, right here. So you want to focus on this area of your nose, as you see in this picture. So breathe in, breath comes in, breathe out, breath goes down. You focus on this. If you can't feel anything at all, you want to take a deep breath, conscious breath, and you breathe out, and you should feel something. Now, as you start meditating, there are 3 stages to meditation. At first, your attention is very poor. This is most people are going to start like this, and it's going to be like this for a while. Maybe 3 to 6 months, you're going to go like this. It's going to be very poor meditation. And what you do is, if you can only hold your attention for less than, for only 2 seconds or 3 seconds before you can actually, you have no ability to hold your attention. So what you do, you count your breath. When you initially start at the first stage, most people start by counting your breath. So you just take a breath in from your nose, and you count how many seconds you breathe in naturally. And you hold it naturally till the breath wants to come out, and you let it out naturally. So most people can take from 5 to 10 seconds in, 3 seconds hold, and 5 seconds out. 5 to 7 seconds out. Next stage, you can actually hold your attention on your breath for 30 seconds without counting. So as you sit down, you start focusing on your breath. You can actually count your breath, or you don't have to count your breath. You can just focus on your breath for 30 seconds without having to count your breath. Now, if your attention only stays for 30 seconds, you want to continue taking deep breath, conscious breath, before going to the natural breath. So there's two ways of breathing. One is when you just sit down and you just let your body breathe itself and you just watch the breath. Another way of breathing is this deep breath that I'm talking about here, is that you take conscious breath and you're actually forcing your breath to regulate your meditation. This is the next stage. So if you sit to meditate and you cannot even hold your breath on this part of your nose for 30 seconds, if you cannot even hold it for 30 seconds, you want to start taking some deep breath. If you cannot even hold it for 5 seconds, you want to start counting 5 seconds to 7 seconds in, 3 seconds out, hold, and 5 seconds out. If you get to the stage after 6 months or so, or maybe right away if you're lucky, if you're right away, you can actually stay with attention on your breath, natural breath, for 30 seconds to 1 minute. Keep taking normal breath. Don't change your breath. So just sit down, keep taking normal breath, and just keep going. Now next, we're going to talk about how long to meditate. First, when you start, 5-10 minutes is plenty. Ideally, after you grow in meditation, you can do 20 minutes per day for 30 days. And after that, increase it to 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at night. So 5-10 minutes to start is huge for you. I just want you to, one thing I want you to learn is that it's better for you to meditate every single day for 5 minutes than if you just do it once a week for like an hour. So it's persistent consistency is a lot better than doing long days. Next is some tips to help you stay with it. It will not be fun for the first 6 months. So I want you to understand that this is not going to be fun for the first 6 months that you try. So don't expect it to be fun. Now, I don't want you to disappoint you, demotivate you. Obviously, if you watch to this part of this video, you are committed to doing this meditation. And the benefits are far outweighed the effort. I promise you, the benefits of meditation far outweigh the pain and misery that you have to go through during the process. But it's completely worth it. But it will not be fun for the first 6 months. That's been my experience at least. Now, it appears there's no progress. Just like a plant, you put a plant in the soil and you feed the plant, there won't be a progress right away. It seems like nothing is happening. But trust me, something is happening. Very subtle is happening. And it's going to make your life much more fun and better. Now, the mind will fight back. The last point is mind will fight back. And you're going to get sleepy. You're going to get restless. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to have all these negative things going to come up. But that's when you're practicing your self-discipline. That's how you develop your self-discipline muscle, your self-control muscle, because you persist. You sit. You don't move. No matter what happens, you sit. So, final notes. Don't worry if your mind doesn't stay on breath, only if you get lost in thought. Don't worry about it. The whole point of it, as we said, is to bring your attention back to the breath. The point is not for you to have a clear, pure mind. The point is for you to develop the capacity to let go of your wandering thoughts and bring your thoughts back to the breath no matter what. Now, every time you bring your attention back to the breath, you're winning. That's the whole point. And it's not a waste of your time. For the longest time, one of the reasons they stopped me meditating is that I feel like it's wasting my time. But realize it's not wasting your time. It's actually increasing your quality of your life. Instead of quantity, you're actually increasing quality of your life. So if before you were sleeping for 8 hours, after a while in meditation, you only need 7 hours. And not only that, every minute you're more present, you're more conscious, you're more aware, which just adds a lot more joy and fun to your life. So lastly, master this technique for free. This is the source that I learned from, Vipassana. And this is, I have nothing to do with them, by the way. I'm not trying to like... this is not affiliated in any way. This is completely out of my own love for this technique that has made a difference in my life. If you like, you can go to that link and you can find out how you can learn meditation for free at this course. They also provide your accommodation and food for free. And you can donate after you're taking the course. So there is a quick review on meditation and how to meditate. We talked about what meditation is not. We talked about it's not about clearing your thought. We talked about what meditation is. It's the art of bringing your attention back to the breath no matter what, and letting go of judging yourself. and keep persistent and patiently without losing hope or enthusiasm. We talked about the 3 different parts of the brain and how meditation increases your ability to think logically and make better decisions. And we talked about how to meditate. We talked about sitting on a cushion, back straight. We talked about taking 3 deep breaths through your nose, becoming aware of your incoming, outgoing breath. We talked about focusing on your nose. We talked about 3 stages of progress. Attention is very poor, attention is medium, and attention is good. If attention is poor, count your breath. If attention is medium, take deep breath. If attention is good, just take normal breath. And lastly, we talked about don't expect to be fun for the first 6 months and make it part of your daily routine. So there is a quick intro on meditation. I hope you found this useful. If you like this video, please make sure you share it. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.